Good morning, kindergarten. I'm Mrs. Carlisle. I teach kindergarten here at Shawano, and this is Ms. DeSantos, and she teaches second grade at Shawano.
Buenos días, estudiantes de kinder. Esta es la maestra Mrs. Carlisle. Ella es maestra de kinder a Shawano y yo soy Mr. Santos, maestra de segundo.
We are going to help you for the next 3 weeks with reading and writing.
En las próximas 3 semanas vamos a ayudarlos a leer y escribir.
We can't wait to meet you. Let's get started.
Estamos contentos de conocerlos pronto y vamos a comenzar.
Okay, kindergarten, this is the last read aloud of Jumpstart, and the title is The Night Before Kindergarten.
So, este es el último libro que vamos a leer para el programa de Jumpstart y se llama La Noche Antes de Kinder.
Remember, for this week, we have been focusing on our job. Our objective has been moving from left to right, following print, following words from left to right, top to bottom.
Si se acuerdan, el objetivo de esta semana ha sido leer desde la izquierda a la derecha y desde arriba hacia abajo.
This is the title page.
Página de título.
The author is Natasha Wing,
Natasha Wing es la que escribió el libro.
and the illustrator is Julie Durrell.
Y los dibujos son de Julie Durrell.
The author writes the words, and the illustrator makes the pictures. "'Twas the night before kindergarten, and as they prepared, kids were excited and a little bit scared.
Será la noche antes de kinder y los niños se preparaban contentos y felices, pero también con miedo.
They tossed and they turned about in their beds, while visions of school supplies danced in their heads.
Estaban en su cama dormidos pensando en su mente de los útiles bailando en sus cabezas.
Erasers and crayons and pencils galore were stuffed in their backpacks and set by the door. Outfits were hung in the closets with care, knowing that kindergarten soon would be there.
Había borradores, colores y lápices dentro de sus mochilas cerca de su puerta y su ropa listos para el primer día de kinder.
In the morning it came. School starts today. Would the teacher be nice? Would they still get to play?
En la mañana comenzaba el primer día de escuela. ¿La maestra iba a ser amable? ¿Habrá algo para que jugar?
Faces were washed and teeth were brushed white. Kids posed for pictures with eyes sparkling bright.
Se lavaban las caras y también los dientes y posaban para las fotos.
Parents packed snacks and kids hopped in the car as if they were boarding a spaceship to Mars.
Los papás ponían comida para sus hijos y los hijos entraban al carro como si fueran a una nave.
Some kids brought blankets or their favorite stuffed bear in hopes they could nap like they did in daycare. Their parents exclaimed, "You're big kids, wow! Let us hold your bears and blankies for now."
Algunos llevaban su cobija y otros llevaban su oso favorito para la siesta. Los papás le decían, ya eres un niño grande, wow.
The parents were worried their children would cry if they left them at school with just a goodbye. So they told their darlings, "If you want, we can stay and make sure that everything will be A-OK."
Algunos de los papás estaban preocupados por sus hijos, que iban a llorar si le decían nomás adiós. So le dijeron que se podían quedar hasta que todo estuviera bien.
The teacher then greeted each one with a smile and invited the students to stay for a while.
Y luego la maestra los invitó a los estudiantes con una sonrisa a quedarse un poco más.
The room was all filled with toys, books, and maps. But where were the beds for mid-morning naps?
El salón estaba lleno de libros, juguetes y de mapas. ¿Pero dónde estaban las camas para la siesta?
They sang silly songs from beginning to end. Within just a minute, each kid had a friend.
Cantaron canciones desde el comienzo al final y por un minuto, en cada minuto, hacían amigos.
The children were happy. They loved Miss Sunrise. It was she who was in for a giant surprise.
Los niños estaban contentos y le gustaba mucho su maestra Miss Sunshine, pero ella era la que tenía la gran sorpresa.
When what to her wondering eyes should appear but sad moms and dads who were holding back tears.
Y su sorpresa para ella fue mirar a todos los mamás y los papás casi llorando.
Their noses so sniffy, their eyes red and wet. This was the saddest goodbye Miss Sunrise had seen yet.
Con sus narices y sus ojos rojos, era un día triste para la maestra.
She gathered the grown-ups on the magical rug and sent them away after one final hug.
Y en ese momento hizo que todos los papás se vinieran a la carpeta mágica para sentarse.
The children all waved from the door of the school. Don't cry, Mom and Dad. Kindergarten is cool.
Los niños decían adiós a sus papás. No lloren. El kinder es padre.
The night before kindergarten. We can't wait to see you. Right now, we're going to sing the alphabet. And in kindergarten, when we sing the alphabet, we use motions to help us remember the sounds. Okay, so we're going to listen to a song by the Letter Factory, and Miss Kyle is going to show you the sounds while we listen. You're going to play this over and over again and practice the sounds at home. Are you ready? Let's go.
At this time, we are proud to present the alphabet from A to Z.
Some letters are made of straight lines and some are curvy and round, but every letter makes a sound. The A says, the B says, the C says, k, and the D says, the E says, eh, and the F says, f, the G says, g, and the H says, the I says, I, and the J says, j, the K says, k, and the L says, ooh, 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 ooh. The M says, and the N says, The O says, ah, 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 and the P says, p. The Q says, qu, and the R says, the S says, s, and the T says, t, like tickle. The U says, and the V says, v. The W says, what, and the X says, x. The Y says, y, and the Z says,